So, I know I state the obvious when I say that George is one of the great storytellers that we've ever seen. When I think of all the mythology that's been created in human history, Star Wars stands out. George dreamed up the quintessential saga of friends and enemies, love and war, the light side and the dark. And the stories and the characters that he created are beloved the world over, so much so that "May the Force be with you" is one of the most quoted lines ever in dozens and dozens of languages. His gifts for storytelling are matched by his incredible ability to innovate. He married story and technology with his own imagination, and just like that, he transported us to a galaxy far, far away, and there was no looking back. A few years later, he hired a couple of young guys, Ed Catmull and John Lasseter, charging them with developing state-of-the-art computer technology for the film industry. That was the founding team that was, for what we all know today, Pixar. So to say George's contributions to storytelling are immeasurable, well, that is not an exaggeration. And it was my long-term wish that if George ever decided to focus on other things, he'd consider making Disney the new home for Star Wars. I pitched that concept to George a few years ago, the idea of buying Lucasfilm, and I promised him that we'd respect the legacy and bring the amazing storytelling of Star Wars to a new generation, and I stand here today feeling extremely grateful to George. So it is an incredible privilege to be associated with the universe George created, both for me personally and for the Walt Disney Company. And today we present him with our highest honor. Please join me in welcoming George Lucas.
I'm very, very honored to get this award. I've been really associated with Disney for 60 years now. Disney has always given me a great, great deal of inspiration. Not very many people realize that Goofy was the inspiration for Jar Jar Binks. I know you'll look at him differently now because it's pretty obvious, actually. But I love Goofy, and I love Jar Jar Binks. And I just try to remember back what it was like when I was young and what I got from Disney. I think Disney has given me back much more than I've given Disney. I'm very happy that after all these years of pushing to get more and more Star Wars and Indiana Jones into the parks, the only way I could think of to do it was to get Bob to buy the company. So it's a great honor, and thank you very much.